Hello there, old fart rants. How you doing, old fella? Man, I watched your latest video and some of your videos, and you're looking old. I wanted to reiterate. We'll get to the main event real quick. Old Fart Rants, my dad still has that open challenge to you that he'll do 2 miles on any trail before you can do 1, even though he's older than you. But he was in the Navy, and you were, well, in the bar, so it wouldn't be fair for him to do the same amount of miles. So that open challenge, my dad will still do 2 miles on any trail before you can do 1. And we know you'll concede that immediately. You won't do it officially, but you have essentially conceded. As my second point, I'll try to make this quick. Several years ago, when Old Fart Rants did a very bad, very poorly executed video response to me, it was actually one of his longer videos because he was reading off what I said and then responding to it with talking points. So he actually had something to say, but he said, "I studied the Bible for 50 years." So I decided to test that theory. He blocked me, then he challenged me to a real-time debate, which was odd, and then he unblocked me. Then he started following me to all my friends' channels. That didn't work out. This is when YouTube still had discussion tabs. Then he retreated to one channel that he would post on all the time, and that's where most of the debates occurred. And it took him a long time to figure out. I don't know why he kept doing this. I think what he thought is eventually he'd be able to yell over me because of his abundant free time. He has 24 hours of free time. Pretty much since he's joined YouTube, he has had 24 hours of free time, and he's used that to basically out-yell anybody. Well, I took him on several subjects, and what he usually did is if he would get in a discussion with somebody, then you'd have to deal with a bunch of, about a dozen or so, this channel has no content, no channel videos, no channel comments, none of that, and you'd have to debate those people. Dave would kind of bail out. Well, I didn't allow that. I ignored the peanut gallery. And I tested that theory that he's been studying the Bible 50 years. And if you see the video on your screen, that's where all the damage was done. That's also on my Rumble channel. You'll find it. Look in the channel banner on my YouTube channel, and you'll find links to that. I've put that over there as well. But I engaged him in about, probably a couple dozen debates. Some of the dumbest ones are he thought Hebrew and Greek were dead languages. And he's never operated a concordance. He literally, I think he just hung out at the bar or something, and because his only opponents were people who were inebriated, he came to the conclusion that he was like tantamount to a New Testament scholar. But Dave would get laughed out of the building. He could go into a like Faith Baptist Bible College down in Des Moines. He could walk in there first semester and start his talking points, and he'd get laughed out of the building. He knows nothing about nothing. He just... like I said, he hides on his little channel. He's got a facade. He's got a couple idiots that follow him around. I noticed his video views have plummeted over the last few years. And he's not uploading as much. And his videos are even more generalized than usual. Also check my playlist. I've debunked this guy on many other subjects. So I've had a lot of people tell me that Dave's not really worth my time. And I probably won't do many more responses to him because... I'm way out of his league, but he is very boisterous. He is very loud, like a lot of people of his ilk are. They have a lot of free time, but anyways, I screenshotted, and I'm in the process of everything that is on Facebook, moving that to Rumble as well to make sure it's up there. But what really got him is I screenshotted everything he said with my cursor on his channel name so he can't say it was an impersonator, and I saved all those debates, and finally it took a couple years. I was really surprised. He finally quit posting on that channel, and he wouldn't post on any channel that I wasn't blocked from. But anyways, so if you see Dave say anything about the Bible and start talking about it, one, you can know he's full of crap. He never studied anything. That was just a lie he made up to try to intimidate people. And number two, you can rest assured he has no clue what he's talking about. So... and I'll leave a link for that video in the description, including over on my Rumble channel. So if Dave says, I noticed he hasn't said it for a while. I studied the Bible for 50 years. It's false. Now, Dave, you have conceded this argument, but I want to hear it from you, Gramps. I want you to upload a video and say, I didn't study the Bible for 50 years. UTubekookdetector was correct. I did not study the Bible for 50 years. I want you to say it. Even though you have conceded, I want you to say it.
Say it! Say it! Say it.
Let me hear you say it.